So as of lately, I have been getting a lot of calls, texts, DMs, messages, whatever it may be, from my creator friends, my entrepreneur friends who feel very unsupported on their journey when it comes from their family and friends. They're not getting any love. The love that they give out is not being reciprocated. And I just want to put a little message out there to whoever needs to see it. Whoever's supposed to see it will see it. I firmly believe in that. But this is just to encourage you guys. If you are feeling like you are on a journey and you are not supported in any kind of way from your friends, your family, your loved ones, whoever it may be, people that you give energy to all the time and you just don't receive it back, this is for you. Okay? As someone who came up in like the time where entrepreneurship was really, really new, it was fresh, people didn't really like, it wasn't really glorified, it wasn't really like, it was kind of actually frowned upon around the time that I started. And I remember being like my senior year in high school, I was 17, 18, and I remember, we're doing the senior projects and we're getting ready to focus on things that we want to do. And like, I remember one of the school projects was pick a career, and it's just like, I want a career. Like, I don't want a traditional career. You know what I mean? Like, I never saw myself working for somebody until I died. I did not understand that mindset. I still don't understand it, but I respect it. If that's your path, then that's your path. If you're watching this video, that's probably not your path because this is not geared towards those, kind of people with that mindset. But I will say that it really made me like, kind of like, I feel like an outcast in a sense because I could not relate to people that were actively going after a career. And it's just like, while I supported them through and I'm all for it, I feel like they couldn't resonate with me and they feel like, oh, you're being lazy. And it's like, I'm not being lazy. I just don't have that mindset. I don't understand working for somebody, them telling me when I can go pee, them telling me when I can go on a vacation and enjoy myself. I never understood the mindset. So when I graduated, of course I went to school. I always had a love for like writing. So I, went and started studying for journalism and media. I enjoyed media. So that was my thing. And of course I got into radio while I was in school, and it just kind of took over. I was just kind of like, I'm gonna go full force and really create in a way that I want to create. Like, I don't care if it makes sense to anybody, but in that same sense, I started to create, and I also realized that I was, in a sense, depressed because I was like, I'm posting content and things are building, and it's getting good, but it's still, I could not get people to like my, not people, I could not get family and friends to like my posts. I couldn't get people to give me feedback. I couldn't get a share. Like, it's just like like, y'all go hard for these celebrities, y'all go hard for Beyonce, y'all go hard for whoever. But in that same sense, as good as it sounds, I don't care what anybody thinks, right? I'm going to do it anyway. But it's like, deep down, you always want that support from people you care about. You always feel like, if I can give this energy to you, why can't you give it to me? It's not that I'm giving it to you expecting it back, but it's just like, again, like, I didn't understand going to school and getting a job, working for somebody until you die. I don't understand how you can not want to see your loved ones win. Like, I don't understand that. It does not make sense to me. I don't understand not supporting people that you know and love, or you say you love, because it's like, I don't know. I clap for strangers. I clap for people I know. It's just like, I like to see people win. So it didn't make sense to me. So whatever. But I found myself waiting for friends to support me, waiting for like my family to repost, my friends to repost, and things like that, and just really coming to the conclusion that y'all really don't mess with me the way that I, thought you did, So I went down this path of like getting really, really upset and agitated with people because I just was not getting the same energy back. And it's just like, I firmly believe that the energy you put into the universe, you get it back. So I'm just like, God, like, what's that about? I don't know. So long story short, I started to believe that the support would come if I just started proving myself to people, and that made me so drained and exhausted. And I was just like, I'm over it. Like, I'm just gonna do it for me. And when I started doing that, it changed. Like, everything changed. I started finding friends online, and literally as I was building my business, I started literally networking online. Social media, I feel like a lot of us forget that social media is a network. Social media is networking, and I feel like a lot of people use it as a very selfish way of communicating their thoughts and words and all this stuff. You don't look at it you don't post to interact with people. You post to post. You know what I mean? And it's like, I feel like the meaning behind social media has lost itself. It is a way of networking. It is a big way of networking. And from these platforms, from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I started just networking and connecting with people that resonated and that could relate to me. And when I did that, it changed everything. And I realized I was clapping for a lot of people who would not even look up when it was my turn. And it's like, that's fine if that's how you move, but that's not how I move. And I don't personally like that energy around me. So I finally stopped just expecting them to support me. And I say this like not saying it was so easy, because I went through a depression with it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, these people are not supporting me. I show them love all the time regardless. Granted, if they get a new job, I'm like, congratulations. I don't believe in jobs. But still, I'm on their post. Congratulations. Wow, that's what's up. You got another degree and you have 10 that you're not using. Congratulations. I'm always supportive. So to not get that love back was insane to me. But I realized that I was building a dream and waiting on people who were not assigned to do it. I was assigned to do it. What I'm building, you don't have to understand. I would hope that you support it, but if you don't, it is what it is. So I came to that conclusion after being depressed, after going through, like, why won't they support me? Why won't they do this? Why won't do that? Like really beating myself down. It came to a point where it's like, that's not for them anyway. They're not supposed to be on that path anyway. And honestly, it made me bitter about a lot of relationships that I had, as far as friends like I grew up with, and friends that I was like supporting and like being customers for them, like hair clients. If they want to do my nail client, whatever it is, I was supporting their journey. But I turned that bitterness into clarity, and now I understand that majority of those people are not my clients. Because guess what? Those are the same people that are going to be asking you for discounts. They're going to be the same person that'll support you only when it benefits them. And like I said, I don't like that energy around me. If it's not pure supportive energy, I don't want it. I don't care. You can keep it. Please, save it. Save your likes, save all that stuff. I don't want it. I don't. So if this is you and you're in that space of wanting people to support you, not understanding why people don't like your posts when you post on social media, not understanding why your friends don't show up for you, but you always show up for them, I'm going to encourage you to create your own community. Get online. Please get online. Instagram, TikTok, Lemonade. There's so many platforms, Threads. I cannot tell you how many people I have met online who have been long time online besties that I have not even met yet, but we support each other like no other. Like, I don't have to ask for support. It's instant. It's instant. And you want those kind of people around you. I don't want to have to tell you to support me. I don't, because at that point it's not genuine, and it's like, if I'm gonna do it effortlessly, you should give me that same energy back. That's just how I feel. So get online and find your people. I literally just started a community called the Synergy Haven, where I've created a space for entrepreneurs, creators, and everybody that's just in a space if they want to build. I've created a community to help support and give the love and the energy that I did not get starting off. So if this sounds like you and you are looking for support, and your loved ones, your family members, your whoever is around you, your best friends, your acquaintances, they don't understand your path and they are not supportive on what you're doing. They're just telling you to go get a job, go just give up. Like, why are you going to waste your time on this? Like, if they're telling you these things, if you are not finding support in your core circle, I want to encourage you to find your audience online, and I promise you it will change the game for you. So I'm going to give you guys a few tips real quick on how to find your core audience. First of all, when I started showing up as myself, my core audience started to find me. They started to vibe with how I talk. They started to vibe with how I just present myself. Like, some people don't like a very straightforward person talking, but the people that do, they resonate with me, and they follow along, and they support, and they respond, and they say thank you for sharing this. Like, I needed to hear it this way. You will find your people online being yourself, and a lot of people are so afraid to be themselves. You just rather post Canva templates and just stock videos. And it's like, that's fine, those are cute space fillers, but overall your core audience needs to see you. They need to resonate with you, and once you do that, you'll have your audience. Like, that is the easiest way to get the community that you're not getting from your family and your loved ones and whoever else. Just be your authentic self. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to show up perfect. Like, I'm literally filming on my iPhone right now. I used to feel like, oh, I need a camera, I need this and I need that. Y'all, I have a camera that is sitting somewhere in this room that I'm not using right now. I am filming from my camera, and I'm just putting this out there real quickly because I just felt led to. Like, I've been having a lot of people talk about the lack of support that they're getting, and I wanted to share this because you don't have to be super perfect. I think people are tired of perfect. People are honestly tired of perfect. All these aesthetic people and just the overly glitzy stuff. Like, we're tired. Go sit in your car and do a doggone video. I'm doing a car in my video tomorrow. Like, stop playing. It's just be yourself. It's okay to be yourself. People will resonate with you easier and faster when it feels more down to earth. I feel like some people just want to. I don't want to say you're not up here because you're wherever you want to be. But I'm just saying, you don't need to be over here when your audience is over here. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to meet somewhere in the middle of just being yourself. Because I promise you, I have attracted supporters who go harder for me than my own circle. My own initial circle, when I started off doing the things that I'm doing now, they go harder for me. The people online, the people I found online, they go harder for me than people I know in real life. People that I know in real life that I talk to every day that ask me questions all day. That, you know, anyway. The moment I stopped begging for support, the right people found me. And that's what changed the game. I'm telling you, not only did the right people find me, but the right opportunities found me. I started getting emails from brand deals and companies like asking me to promote their stuff or get on their apps and do these things because they saw my content online and they were like, oh, your personality, we love your personality and all the things. And people were reacting to the things I was saying online, and they just saw the engagement. They saw the natural flow of how I post content, and they reached out to me to offer me brand deals, different collabs, and people who are like literally reaching out to me to not only join my community, but also people who are reaching out to speak to my community because they understand what I'm doing, they see what I'm doing, and they just want to be a part of it. So just, you guys, stop waiting for your family and friends to support you. Those people are probably ghetto anyway, and they're going to be, if they do support you as a client, they'll probably be your cheapest client because they're going to ask you for the family discount. And if they aren't going to support you naturally, then do you really want that energy around you? Do you really want somebody forcing themselves to say, wow, you're doing a great job, or wow, like, I'm going to share this, when they just shared 10 million memes earlier on Facebook? Like, just stop. Those people are probably miserable, and if they had their own dreams, if they can't chase their own dreams, why would they support you chasing yours? Period. That's just what it is. And I hate to say it that way, but you can't expect somebody to support you more than support themselves. They're not going to go further for you than they will for themselves. And honestly, seeing you go after your dreams may be very uncomfortable for them because they're not willing to do that for themselves. They're not. So with that being said, I'm gonna shut up. I have some Thai food waiting, so I'm gonna go eat my food. And I will see y'all in the next video. But stay encouraged. If you need any more support, feel free to check out the link in my bio. Hit like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you need to do so you can see my next video. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.